According to Angel, my darling, this is a message I must convey to you, a revelation conveyed by the divine themselves. A sense of calm, certainty, and understanding will be brought about by it. Would you believe me if I said that the lady who has been poisoning your relationship with her attempts to make your special someone hate you is no longer associated with him? Just think about it for a second. As the reality seeps in, let your emotions to experience it. My darling, just breathe deeply. As you absorb this insight, let yourself be enveloped by silence. Indeed, what I said was accurate. He had cut ties with the lady who caused him so much distress and misery. I want you to know, my darling, that this is not a mere passing idea. Here is the unwavering reality. The liberation you've craved and the reality you've always dreamed of have finally come. Now, you could be experiencing a whirlwind of emotions right now, maybe astonishment, confusion, even a little glimmer of optimism. You may be experiencing a reset in your pulse rate and a deluge of inquiries in your thoughts. How is that even feasible? What transpired? Perhaps you're wondering, I can sense your uneasiness from here. Furthermore, I am aware of the deluge of feelings that are building up inside of you, but sweet kid, you shouldn't be concerned. Coming up in a second, after a while, everything will make sense. You will discover the answers to all your concerns and experience inner serenity. You have my word on it. Finally, the answers you've been looking for is at your fingertips now. So, find your core by taking a few slow, deep breaths. Will you be able to handle this profound message? For the sake of getting to the bottom of what has happened, to comprehend the progression of occurrences which have brought us to this point. If so, then write, Trip 1 and be certain that you are prepared to embrace the love and light that this heavenly insight brings. I have something very crucial to tell you before I tell you why this lady is no longer in his life and what occurred last night to change his life forever. Everything else will be built upon this reality. Gain a better grasp of the reasons behind things occurred in the manner that happened with the reasons you are finally able to discover tranquilly. Being aware that her influence over him has diminished. You are finally free of the lady who wreaked havoc on you. Indeed, my darling. In a word, yes. Her adventure has come to a close. Everything that she did, said, and wove into his life, the seeds she planted, the energy she released into the world, and the decisions she made, has now culminated. My darling, this is where she is today because of that. He leaves it behind, forever gone. Take it all in. Because this is crucial. The sway she held over him, the ability to ensnare him in her anarchy, has faded away. This shift will not be short-lived. This change is here to stay. The cosmos has intervened, demonstrating that the energy she had over him has been released. Thanks to its boundless wisdom. A tremendous burden seems to have been removed from his spirit, his core, and his whole existence. He is no longer tied to her in any way, the unseen thread that held her to him is no longer there. My darling, you must not question this. The fact is, and it is occurring at this very moment. You may be asking what transpired now. What caused this shift? How could she, who had previously played such a significant role in his life, just vanish? You are seeking solutions, I know that, and I sense that you are beginning to wonder something. Why did he finally break free from her grip? What does this indicate for the future of the two of you? You want to know the answers to these questions. There is a sense of urgency radiating from you. A flutter in your chest as ideas swirl in your head. Deep down, you know that this is the start of something new, and that's why you're seeking for answers. This is a watershed moment in your life, a change that will bring you more love, pleasure, and serenity. Fortunately, my love, you will find all the answers you need. What transpired yesterday night was everything from mundane. No, a supernatural intervention was at work, the cosmos orchestrating a fleeting instant in time to put things right. It signaled the conclusion of her influence and the start of a new chapter in his life, one in which he would be liberated from her pessimism, the chaos she brought, and the possibility of living the life he was destined for. The force that had bound him to her the night before was severed. Immediately, the cosmos, in its boundless wisdom, took action to rid his life of this negativity. He is no longer bound by the unseen but profoundly felt bonds that bound him to her. His newfound independence extends beyond his body to include his mind, soul, and emotions as well. However, there is something more I need to tell you. If you want to really get a hold on the significance of this moment, you need to know that everything she had done up to this point, her decisions, her acts, her intentions, had been building up to this very moment. There were outcomes to each and every one of her decisions and deeds. There is a delicate equilibrium in the cosmos, my darling. Her own decisions have molded her future, and the things she has released into the world are now returning to her. She foolishly believed that her manipulation, control, and destruction of his life would go unpunished. The cosmos, however, retains all knowledge. No matter how positive or negative our intentions, every word we say and deed causes an energy ripple that circles back to where it came from. She has reached the point where she can have no more impact on him. The ripple effect has already completed its circuit. She brought this change about by her own efforts, her own energy, and the decisions she took before. Finally, my darling, you must now accept this new reality. She has gone, and you, my beloved, are at liberty to begin a new phase of their lives. A place where love, harmony, and tranquility abound. You have been anticipating this change for a long time, and I know it. As for the present moment, it is critical to acknowledge the immense importance about what has happened. Not only does she lose some of her sway over him, but a new chapter in your lives begins for the two of you. You are deserving of love and light, and now is the time to embrace it. You must now go forth boldly, believing that the cosmos is leading you to the life you've always imagined for yourself. Please, just for a second, just sit down, when you take a deep breath and let the message sink in. Experience the calming sensation as it envelopes you. Have faith that the universe is orchestrating events in your favor and that everything is falling into place just as it should. You have arrived precisely at the right place. Plus, the stars are converging in your favor. The path you've traveled, my darling, if you have arrived at this point of understanding, this epoch of liberation. Seize this moment to fully enjoy the love, tranquility, and joy that are now yours. You can see well into the future, and it is full with wonderful opportunities. Therefore, my love, calm down, and be aware that your moment has arrived, so that you may proceed with love, poise, and assurance. You have severed ties with the lady who used to be a major source of trouble. You can now let yourself be loved, since it has always been there. This is the truth, my little kid. Whatever you project into the universe, positive or negative, eventually comes back to you. Simple but deep mechanisms govern the cosmos. As simple as the sunrise and sunset are, there's no need to overcomplicate anything. The cosmos is not a random place, you know. There is structure here. With each deed and decision you take causes changes in your immediate environment. After a while, it circles back to you. Bringing misery to other people's lives on purpose will not make your own life easier. When someone chooses to sow seeds of treachery, misery, and suffering, they will, in time, harvest those same seeds in their own life. This is not an issue of wrath or retribution. Like gravity, it is an underlying principle of the cosmos. You get back in life exactly what you put into it. My darling, this lady thought she could trespass on other people's tranquility without anybody noticing. She fantasized about wreaking havoc and misery to the people in her immediate vicinity, without having to deal with the consequences. She had no idea that her actions would pave the way for justice to be served by the cosmos. Indeed, it was the precise outcome. No fury or vengeance motivated the cosmos to take action. Its behavior was unbalanced. It moved to repair what had been disrupted. It fixed the things that required fixing. What she did, which caused a great deal of suffering, has now come back to haunt her. The consequences of her own decisions have rendered her hopeless. She has been caught red-handed by the reality she attempted to conceal. And now, my darling, you must see things as they really are. Let us now expose the truth. We must now reveal the truth. Everything that happened was planned and orchestrated. They were the end product of a series of choices, deeds, and plans that she herself initiated. Do you feel prepared, my love? You need to come to terms with the fact that the truth has finally arrived. Forget about being confused or unsure right now. You need to pay attention now that the cosmos has spoken. You are no longer involved with the lady who betrayed your particular someone. As I have already said, her previous deeds are the root cause of this. This very moment has come about because of the decisions she has made. Here we are at the crux of the matter, yet I can feel your soul wondering, what on earth transpired last night? Allow me to elucidate things for you. She made a decision last night that will have lasting consequences. No one could have predicted her treachery, yet she did it nonetheless. She foolishly believed she could get away with lying, manipulating, and deceiving others. However, my darling, the cosmos ensured that her genuine self was revealed. He was there when the one you loved most became apparent. He was a witness to her betrayal. Do you have any idea how significant that moment was? In order to observe the bedrock of deceit, her whole life came crashing down in an instant. The truth was shown to him for the first time when her meticulously crafted disguise was removed. All of a sudden, my darling, her whole universe crumbled. The reality, which she had hoped to conceal, was laid bare before everyone's eyes. My darling, it wasn't done maliciously, although it was necessary. Everything that she had released into the world was only reflected in the cosmos, which acted as a mirror for her existence. There will be no tales of bloodshed here. Harmony is being beckoned upon by the cosmos. The need to maintain balance drove the administration of justice, not wrath. This is where she is now because of her decisions. Now that everything has settled down, the truth may finally be revealed. Now, however, my beloved, I can help you find a more positive path for your heart. Similar to how her deeds brought about her demise, the decisions you made and the way you are acting now are converging to bring you good fortune. You have made a unique decision, one that is guided by compassion, honesty, and love. You have planted the seeds of hope, perseverance, and positivity, and next week they will blossom into a magnificent sight. Your long-awaited and much-prayed-for blessing is currently en route to you. Now, my darling, this is the crucial part. You can see right through her how different you are from her. Love is what you've chosen. You have decided to follow the road of righteousness. The genuineness and warmth of your heart, these factors are causing your good fortune to finally come together. You really must not let this opportunity pass you by. The moment has come for you to finally obtain the favors you've deserved. At last, your prayers have been answered. They need to materialize immediately. Get ready, inside and out, for the presents that will soon be arriving, in which are just what you need to have. A warm embrace awaits you, as the cosmos prepares to shower you with its bountiful blessings. Dear one, let us join together in prayer. We can unlock the door to peace, love, and plenty if we only knock. Get ready for everything the universe has in store for you because it's happening soon. Please join me in praying for the arrival of the promised benefits. Little one, repeat after me. Lord of heaven, you are both knowledgeable and truthful, you have bestowed dawn dew over the world as a blessing. After all, you did feed the sparrow a little, your hand will provide it all. I know it. From Philippians 4, you spoke. All of my requirements will be met by you, and more. Having trust in your treatment is essential for me, for gifts that are far more than anything else. In the same way that you multiply loaves and fish, make my hard work pay off in spades. Distribute the riches bestowed by heaven. I may finally be free of my need and struggles. I respectfully accept with an open heart, you can see what my love for you looks like. Show me the way, and may knowledge pour forth, to share and benefit from one another's good fortune. Father, may your mercy and grace rule forever, alleviate all anxiety, dread, and suffering. Success follows, your word is fulfilled. I offer you all the praise and honor. A simple Amen and a like on the video will make this prayer yours. You are being guided by the cosmos to experience benefits. And you will greet them with open hands. Embrace the love that is all around you and have faith in the path. Keep in mind, my love, that wrath does not give birth to justice. It is a product of harmony. The truth is now out in the open. And the moment has come for you to bask in the glory of your good fortune.